Bill O'Reilly lied about witnessing suicide of JFK assassin's friend, former co-workers say. Well, apparently we have another Brian Williams here, people. As Bill O'Reilly continues on the warpath against those reporting on whether he embellished his combat experience, new allegations have emerged that Fox News anchor lied about being present at a suicide in Florida. He was in Dallas, Tracy Rotlett, a former colleague of O'Reilly's at Dallas station WFAA, told liberal watchdog Media Matters. Bill O'Reilly's a phony. There's no other way to put it. The Fox host has claimed on several occasions that he heard the gunshot that killed George D. Mohin Richschalt, a friend of JFK assassin Lee Harvey Oswald, who committed suicide at his daughter's home in Florida in 1977. O'Reilly originally made the claim in his 2012 book, Killing Kennedy. He repeated it during an appearance on the Fox and Friends while promoting the book. I was about to knock on the door where Dima Rothschild's was, his daughter's house, and he blew his brains out with a shotgun, O'Reilly said. He made the claim again in an adaptation of Killing Kennedy for younger rebels. Rollett and Byron Harris, another of O'Reilly's WFAA colleagues at the time, both say the Embattled host was with them at WFAA's Dallas headquarters when Day Moharan Childs died. The station would have reported it as some kind of exclusive, and there was no exclusive. If O'Reilly had been standing outside the door, Harris said, not only did WFAA run no exclusive, but the story was broken by the Dallas Morning News. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office investigation of D. Mohan Rushchild's death does not mention O'Reilly, nor does the Associated Press report of this incident, which only says D. Mohan Childs was in the house with two maids at the time. Neither of them heard the gunshot. According to Rowlett and Harris, O'Reilly never mentioned while he was working at WFAA that he was present when Moharan Childs, I cannot pronounce that word, committed suicide. That came later, Rowlett said. That must have been a brain surge when he was writing that book. O'Reilly's claim to have been in Florida is also contradicted by conversations the Fox host had with Gaten Fonzie, an investigative journalist who wrote extensively about the Kennedy assassination. Fonzie, which is now deceased, writes in his biography that he received a call from O'Reilly shortly after the suicide asking for confirmation it had happened from Fonzie's autobiography. Let's watch this short video, you guys, because I really can't pronounce that word of that guy or that name of that guy. Enjoy.
Look, you will be entertained and you will be informed, no doubt. One question you can't answer, could you tell us now? For one question, when you closed the book, you were done with the book, you handed it to the publisher and you said, I still don't have an answer to that question.
Yeah.
Which is?
There's a guy named George de Mohrenschildt who is a shadowy guy who had CIA connections, and he's swirling around Lee Harvey Oswald. Oswald's a loser, lowest rung, okay? No way this guy should be swirling around him. Now, I reported on this guy when I was working at WFAA TV in Dallas, this de Mohrenschildt, because he taught at Bishop College in Dallas. I can't put that together. Now, I chased de Mohrenschildt to Florida, and I was about to knock on the door where he was, his daughter's house, and he blew his brains out with a shotgun.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
The great Bill O'Reilly, the author of Killing Kennedy.
Alright, folks, there you have it. Another Brian Williams on your hands. I never liked Bill O'Reilly anyway, personally. Alright, leave me your thoughts, your comments, and I'll talk to you later. God bless.